What's good, guys? I'm Jon the Chief, and for this video, it's gonna be on how to level up in nuclear winter the fastest and most efficient ways. So, first off, this is gonna be about my build for when I'm actually trying to level up as fast as possible. It is a pure damage build with using all the meta gear right now in the game, but there's also a super efficient way of leveling up, which is an AFK method, which is probably the best way to go around doing it because you can go do your homework, do your classes in quarantine, but you just leave this on in the background and you'll be passively leveling up in nuclear winter really fast to get that Hellfire power armor. And now is the best time to do it because as of this current moment, if you are watching this as it's being uploaded, it will be triple XP live right now where you will be leveling up insane. I was leveling up so fast through the 50s and it was actually absurd. I did not realize triple XP would actually be making it this much easier. Almost 3,000 XP for an easy win becoming the Overseer. And also with the passive XP boost, you could be getting like 1,000 XP in like 20 minutes without doing anything. You could do your math assignments and also be leveling up in nuclear winter. And isn't that the best thing ever? So for this, the first one is gonna be the build in order to try your best. The build is going to be Picklock, Master Commando, Master Rifleman, Tank Killer, Ironclad, Frog Legs, and Bloody Mess. Now as you can see, there are a lot of damage increase perks in here. We got Tank Killer to get the armor penetration, Master Rifleman and Master Commando in order to get the increased damage with both semi-auto and automatic rifles, and Bloody Mess for an extra 15%. We got Ironclad and Frog Legs as our more defensive perks. Frog Legs gives you the ability to be very mobile with your jumps. Ironclad allows you to actually take an extra hit usually. And then Picklock to get the better rifles, because Picklock will actually provide you with the two best rifles that you can get, which is gonna be the scoped lever action rifle and the handmade rifle. Those each will be doing massive amount of damage. The scoped lever action rifle will guarantee a one-shot kill to the head in a headshot. It is super easy with all these perks. It doesn't matter what perks the enemy is running, doesn't matter how much armor they got. This will one-shot because of all the perks that you're running, and that makes it so useful in this game mode, because if you're just playing really passive, once you get set up, you just play super passive. You don't need to go aggro, you just need to survive, because at the end of the day, the goal is to get the most amount of XP possible, which you get that through the placement XP. So, if you can get first place, you're going to be getting over 1,500 XP on triple XP weekend for just getting first place. Then you add in your kills, the time you survive, and it will add up to almost 3,000 XP. And the biggest part of that though was the placement. So you really do want to try your best to win the game. And the best way to do that efficiently is by just playing it safe. Once you have all the gear that you really need, a couple of stim packs and radaways, just survive, cruise through. If you have to, snipe them. But if they do get close quarters, the automatic handmade rifle is probably the best way to go. And both of them will deal massive amount of damage because you got the Bloody Mess, the Tank Killer that applies to both of them, and then their respective perks to increase damage. And that will make it super easy for winning games consistently within nuclear winter. There are a couple of hackers which does make it a little bit difficult in order to go through, but if you're in matches without hackers, it is almost a guaranteed top 10 spot every single time, which is just a huge chunk of XP bonus because of your placements. Now, for the passive way to get super fast XP within nuclear winter is that you're gonna actually just want one perk and one perk only, which is gonna be Aqua Boy or Aqua Girl depending on the gender of your character. Now, what you're gonna want to do is that you're gonna hide underwater when it's Morgantown, and you're gonna be in this middle area right here, and if you go into this murky section, it is almost impossible to see. there's no way anybody will actually just randomly run into you and kill you. You're actually pretty close to the center of the map, so odds are that the circle is gonna have you within it because of the way it's actually gonna be placed, and it does allow you to get a bunch of efficient AFK XP. It's a little bit better than actually just going in and doing nothing. I just find placing myself underwater just helps me average out a little bit more survival time, which ends up averaging out more chances of me landing in the top 10 spot. Now, you don't want to be a douchebag to everybody around you when you do this, so make sure that when you do this method, you turn off the filling teams, because you don't want to have teammates with this. Suppose you're into a team and they actually are trying to win, it's kind of mean that you're taking up a spot of someone who's actually trying when you're just going to be AFK the entire time. Since you're not going to contribute to any team play, you might as well turn that off. It'll be faster for queues, and then also you don't actually hurt the gameplay for everybody else. And those are probably going to be the fastest ways to level up within Nuclear Winter. Is easy. All you have to do is worry about your placements. You just have to try and survive as long as you can. There aren't that many people playing right now. It's averaging about 30 to 40 a game for me, and because of that, it's super easy to land in the top 10 with these two methods. Now, again, trying is going to be the one that gets you the most XP, but since it's in quarantine, we are going to actually probably be doing homework as we're doing this, so the AFK method is actually very useful. Hope all of you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe if you enjoyed it, and have a good day.